Fran, what happened there in that last 6 minutes? It seemed like you guys were maybe one or two plays away from seizing control, and then it all kind of got away from you.
It was fairly typical of problems we've been experiencing all year. We couldn't get a stop when we needed it. I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything anybody in this room doesn't already understand that. You saw it. It was disappointing because, I mean, defensively tonight, that's about as bad as you can play. I can't, and I'm not blaming my players at all. And we've got to do a better job. We did not play good defense tonight. Richardson's a good player, but 9 for 10, 6 for 7, 25 points. I mean, he hasn't shown that, but you got to give him credit. He was going off the dribble, he was mixing it up. I mean, we concentrated on Spencer. He did a pretty decent job on him. We still gave him 16. So very disappointed in our defensive effort.
When Mel and missing most of the second half, and then you have Zach in foul trouble, how much did that affect your rebounding?
Well, I mean, it's going to affect your rebound, especially if we downshift and play Erica before. We're going to be small. I thought Arch gave us great minutes in the second half. I was very proud of him. I thought Aaron White was great. I mean, 11 and 9, 5 offensive rebounds. When we were struggling offensively, I thought he really picked us up a couple of times with some putbacks, a tip dunk, the one putback. Melson tipped it. So I think that was good. But, you're going with your zone offensive team. They went zone, so we put our shooters in. You're not as big. So now you struggle at the other end, rebounding the ball, but you figure we can guard penetration a little better, which we didn't do.
Guys, you're up 11, and then you turned it over 3 times in a 5-possession stretch, and they went on an 8-0 run, kind of get back in the game. How pivotal was that?
Oh, I think it was very pivotal. Unfortunately, we made another run at the end of the half because it looked like it was going to be about a 1-point game after being up 11. So I mean, that was disappointing that happened. But they put some pressure on us. And we tried to put our head down and go when there was nothing there. And we've got to be a little smarter in that situation. Keep them on defense for a while. We want to run. We don't want to. We always tell you guys, we want to run. We don't want to play nuts. We played nuts for that minute and a half.
I know you said that over the break, the 9-day layoff, the team had really emphasized defense and rebounding. Are you surprised?
What I said was we emphasized offense. That's what I said. And the offense was, all right, we shot 49. So I guess we should have emphasized defense.
Fran, how surprised were you to see Doc play that much zone the second half?
Well, he hasn't done it. So I think from that standpoint, you're a little bit surprised, but he has shown it. He has played it. He has utilized it effectively at times. He only played 7, so I think, he had I would say a tired team, but he was trying to get them to the wire where they had enough juice on offense. And I thought we got great shots against him. I mean, we really did. I mean, I think it might have helped him and helped them in terms of fatigue. But, I mean, we got great looks at it. It's unfortunate we didn't do it.
McCabe went for 20 the second night in a row, career highs 2 games in a row. He seems like he's just more assertive on that end. I mean, what can you attribute to his, having 2 great games like that offensively in a row?
Well, what he's doing is he's mixing it up. He shoots threes, he drives the ball, he gets putbacks. He's got that versatility in his game, but I think confidence is another side of it. He's very, very confident in himself right now. The other thing that he did he turned the ball over last year. He was a turnover guy. He's not a turnover guy anymore. So I think what that's done is helped his confidence. He knows he's not out there making mistakes. He's typically making one good player after another helping our team. So I think that combination of things is really what's helping.
He got 2 fouls in less than the first minute of the second half, and they scored his first 7 points the second half to tie. Did you feel like just didn't have any rhythm, momentum?
I think one of the things there, Rick, was either I think it was the second possession. They got 3 shots.
Right.
That was disappointing because they scored quick, and then we got the miss twice, and we couldn't get the ball, and then they scored. And then, we had a couple looks at it, didn't go, and next thing you know, it's tied. So now you know it's going to be a different kind of game than maybe it would have been. We scored the first 7 points in the second half, it's a lot different.
It looked like when Devin got a couple of quick fouls, he got taken out. He lost a little bit of rhythm on offense as well. He just seems to really make it go.
Yeah, and I was, reluctant to play him with foul trouble. Plus, when I took him out then, he was clearly tired. So it was sort of a combination of both, and we did.